Being homeless, do you know approximately how long you were homeless for?
It's just different spans, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? That shit fluctuates, bro, when you grinding, dog. Sometimes I've been, you know, bro. You know how long I've been grinding for, bro. I've been grinding for a minute, so there's ups and downs, little moments. But
what was maybe your longest period of being homeless?
probably like 5, 6 months. That shit was crazy. But we was living at the studio. We was lit. We was still getting bread. It's just we didn't have a crib. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, I see.
But we ain't no shower, no nothing like that. Like we was homeless for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's been times like we start 24-hour fitness and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we would wake up in the morning, go to 24-hour fitness, take a shower, go right back to the studio, start cooking. You feel me? If like we was about to go to the club or something, that's why 24 hours, cause you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to go to the club or some shit, like we gotta go take a shower, like, you feel me? But yeah, bro, I just invested all my money into the music, bro. If I had $5,000 to my name, bro, it's like I ain't want to pay the rent, bro. I want to use that money to go shoot a fucking video. You feel me? Do something with that shit that was gonna help bring in the bigger bag. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people be scared. Y'all be scared. Y'all be having too much distractions and shit, bro. You feel me? Like y'all don't want to go hit the road and go grind and put in this motherfucking work because the goddamn bills got to get paid. You scared to be homeless. So I just took that shit right out the, you know what I'm saying, right out the equation of rip. Ain't no distraction. So
this 5 or 6 month stretch for you, how old were you at the time?
this was 2016.
Ah, very recent.
This right before I got signed to QC.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
How did you become homeless? How did you get from having
I'm
some
telling
sort
you,
of
bro, like I was living in the crib. I'm living in the crib, bro. I'm paying $1,700 a month for the crib. Paying rent at the studio, because we got our own little studio. So I'm doubling up right there, bro. I'm paying like $3,500 in bills. You feel me? Then you got the phone bills, you got the car bill, you got all of that shit. And I'm just like, bro, when I had to go hit the road, I'm trying to chase the bag. You feel me? It's like, shit, I ain't making no bread. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting booked. We ain't getting none of that shit. You feel me? So it's just like, bro, I got to get out that lease. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, we moving into the stew. So now when I go out of town, all we got to do is pay for the stew now. You know what I'm saying? And we chipping in. It was me and 3 of my homies doing that shit. So it was nothing, bro. We really ain't have no, you feel me? We really wasn't fucked up like that. You feel me?
How many people were living in that studio at the time?
Me and 3 of my homies in that bit.
So what was, how were like the sleeping arrangements?
This shit was crazy. But it's lit though, man. We got a fly studio, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we was just
Is this the studio you have on your Instagram? It's like the
shit
blue...
didn't look like that, bro.
But this is the same studio.
Yeah.
Because it looks decked out now.
That shit fire
if people
now.
go to your Instagram page,
That shit fire.
it's very nice.
Yeah, we got the fly studio out right now. But we renovated the whole shit. I put hella bands and
Okay, so paint that picture. What did it look like before?
What it look like before?
Because it looks fly and fresh now.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the same fucking building, you know what I'm saying? But shit ain't had no motherfucking, we ain't had no tile on that bitch. We ain't had the wood floors, was all cracked, you know what I'm saying? The couches leather was ripping off, and you feel me? That shit wasn't it.
So what were the sleeping arrangements like? Paint that picture.
What was the sleeping arrangement?
Yeah.
I was sleeping on the couch. My homie was sleeping in we got a little lobby area, and then we got a little area that ain't no AC. And 2 other homies was sleeping back there. One was in like an air mattress, and then we had another little couch back there and shit. And then, but we just worked, bro. We wasn't even sleeping, bro. We was in that bitch cooking all day, every day. And that's what, that little 6 months right there, that was it. That little 6 months right there, boy, we went in. We made some hits. That shit got me my deal, I'll tell you that much.
So it's almost like you had to go through homeless to almost get to that opposite end of the spectrum there. You're at a bottom point, you're homeless,
Yeah.
but then to get to the top point and experience that, it's like you had to go through
Bro, I was finna get it regardless, bro. However, homeless, not homeless, whatever the situation is, bro, I was finna win, bro. I was never gonna stop, bro. I've been doing this shit 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Since I was 15, I've been in the game. You know, you hosted my tape when I was 17 years old.
Now, when you were going through this period, could you have relied on relatives? Could you have relied on other friends to
For sure. I could have.
to maybe stay at their places or get a shower over there or
Yeah, we was lit. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
lend you money?
But it was more like I told you, it was more of a decision that we made, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my circle mad small too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I ain't want no one to know. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knew. You feel me? Nobody knew. You feel me? Like we wasn't out there telling everybody, yo, we sleeping in the studio. Hell no. Crazy. We was just, We was just grinding, bro. We made it seem like we was lit.
Mentally, how were you during this stretch? Did you ever feel depressed?
For sure.
You did?
What? For sure, bro.
Suicidal thoughts?
Hell no.
Not that
That's
bad.
some bitch shit. For real. I know people got mental health issues, so I'm sorry about that, but I don't think that shit.
But depression for sure.
Yeah, I know people really got real problems, but bro, when I say some bitch shit, bro, I mean like, because you homeless, I'm gonna kill myself, bro. Like that's some bitch shit. You feel me? Like I know there's people that really, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to play with, but like, oh, cause I'm sleeping in the motherfucking studio with my 3 homies, bro. Like I'm gonna kill myself, bro. Like fuck that. That's some bitch shit.
Was there an exit strategy? Okay, obviously you guys were cooking up and working to get to a point like you getting this QC situation, but what happens if that part didn't happen? I mean, I know you said you were going to get it regardless.
We still would have got it, bro. I mean, bro, around that time, so in 2016, I dropped a project called Sorry for This, bro. You feel me? That shit started buzzing like crazy. So it was out, it was buzzing like crazy. The industry was buzzing. Like, everybody was fucking with me. All the labels, everybody. We just ain't had no money. We wasn't making no money. We wasn't getting booked. Like, the type of music, especially I was on the last album, wasn't like club bangers and shit. You feel me? It was waves. It was vibes. So it's like, we ain't getting booked at the local strip club to go, you know what I'm saying, do a walkthrough. It wasn't that type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? But we was getting offers. We was getting situations. We was sleeping in the studio. Like I told you, like, reason why we was homeless so we could go hit the road and go to LA and go, you know what I'm saying, take these meetings and go chase these bags. Like when I say chase these bags, I'm talking about chase these bags, bro. Like we was really out there, you feel me? Dealing with different people and shit. And I made the decision like I'm not an industry guy, I never been, bro, you feel me? So I just didn't wanna be signed to no regular ass company, bro. Like I knew I wanted to be signed to QC, you feel me? I made that shit happen, bro. Like when we was in that motherfucking studio, bro, we was like, all right, we gotta go to the A, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go to the A. Let's go. Go to the A for 3-4 weeks, grind it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just doing that, being in the A, the people we was meeting is like, I want to be signed to Coach K. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, one person call this person call this person. Next thing you know, we sitting in QC. Straight up.
Now, why QC of all places? Because you could have been with anybody.
Yeah, but why would you want to be with anybody else? You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Well, that's why I'm asking you. Somebody watching this is like...
It's like you play football, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might want to get drafted by the team, like your hometown maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or you might want to get drafted by the New England Patriots, you know what I'm saying?
Super Bowl champions.
You feel me? You feel me?
So you looked at QC as like a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, when I signed to them, I signed a Solid Foundation, which is the management first, you feel me?
Okay.
I signed to QC in January this year. So, but like Solid Foundation, like, I signed there probably like 3 weeks after I signed my management deal. Bad and Bougie came out. You feel me? So it was like Migos and Yachty. Yachty was like super massive. The Migos obviously always been massive and shit, but like it wasn't even like where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like where
2018.
Bro, like you know what I'm saying?
2018, they're explosive.
I just knew like Coach K and P. Like I'm one of them people that do mad research, bro. Like I'm a nerd with this music shit, bro, and I just knew like I need Coach K and P to be my managers, bro. Like there ain't nobody else that could do the job better than them. You feel me? Like that's exactly what happened, and I did it. And I made the right decision because we popping now. You feel me? Straight up.
Now, what do you think it was about you that they liked that they said, okay, we'll manage you? Because I'm sure they've seen so many artists come to them and say, yo, please manage me.
Bro, I got hits, bro, and I'm talented as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate to have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Humble myself, you feel me? Because it's like, but everyone asks that, you know, there's a lot of people ain't happy that I'm signing motherfucking QC, you feel me? A lot of people ain't happy that I'm motherfucking signing that shit, so it's like, I'm lit, bro. Y'all finna see we doing other business besides just me too, you know what I'm saying? So.
Was it a song that they heard that said?
It's just the total package, bro.
Okay.
Like they seen the visuals, they heard the music, they seen the movement. I got producers, I got artists, you know what I'm saying? I got the Wasted Youth, like we lit, we got a brand. They seen all that shit, and it was just, that was it. You know what I'm saying? It was really simple. You know what I'm saying? So
from the time you met them to actually being a part of Solid Foundation, how long did that take? If you could estimate that time span.
Oh, we got the deal done immediately. Okay. Yeah, as soon as they said that they was ready, I was, what's up? Call the lawyers. Let's get this shit cracking. And then when it was from there, when it was time to like, because then I started buzzing even more, you know what I'm saying? And then all the labels started calling, you feel me? I didn't want to sit down with nobody. I said, bro, I ain't trying to sit down with nobody. I don't want to sit down with no Atlantic, no Interscope. I don't want to sit down with none of them. let's do this QC shit, bro. For real. That's all I wanted to do, bro. It was that simple, too.
Now, how long after you became part of Solid Foundation did you become part of QC? How much time spent?
Probably about like 9 months to a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably about a year.
Now, when did you say, at what point?
You got to get AC in this mother, for real.
For you, yeah. For other people, not a big deal. But, okay, somebody watching this, okay, right?
Jesus.
For somebody watching this, at what point did you not become homeless? At what point were you not living in the studio anymore during all this whole time span?
Well, right after that, bro, it was just like, everything just started happening at once, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got the deal, and like it was a management deal, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I got an advance check or nothing like that, you feel me? But just from that, bro, we just started grinding. My producers was getting placements like crazy. We was selling records. We was fucking, we ended up investing in the studio, getting it better. We started renting the studio out. We was making hella bread doing that shit. I signed an artist. He got a major deal, bro. Got a bag from that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And then I just started getting the money, and then we lit. Now me and all my homies, we all Gucci. Everybody got cribs. Everybody got whips. Everybody happy. You know what I'm saying?
What did this experience teach you?
What experience?
That 5-6 stretch.
Bro, honestly, bro, like, that shit I don't consider that like a struggle, bro.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's motherfucking people that, you know what I'm saying, gotta go through way worse shit than that. I've been through way worse shit than just being homeless for motherfucking 6 months, you feel me? But, like, that shit ain't no struggle, bro. You feel me? Like, we hustlers, bro. I gotta be, you feel me? Put me in the jungle, I'm finna come out strong. Fuck, you feel me?
Let's say somebody's watching this, though, and they're homeless.
Yeah.
Maybe even kind of similar description as you.
Yeah.
Even though circumstances could be different for everybody, do you have any general advice?
If you an artist, just make some motherfucking hits and grind and put them records out, bro. You feel me? That's it. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. If you ain't a rapper, go get a motherfucking job, bro. Real shit. There ain't no excuse to be, you know what I'm saying, to be homeless when you a motherfucking, you go get a job, bro. And if you don't want to get a job, you go do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you feel me? Like me, I ain't want to be, you feel me? I'm not trying to get caught up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get caught up. I'm not finna go get no job. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was never going to be an option. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to trap neither. You feel me? I'm going to start trapping right now. When I just dropped the project, I'm buzzing. That would be stupid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we ain't doing none of that shit. We smart, bro. We believe in ourselves, dog. When you believe in yourself, bro, you ain't ever gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And when you at that point where you like I said, when you homeless, you ain't got no bread. Your boy, your man's is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's fucked up. Like, everything's a win after that. You know what I'm saying? And when you have that mentality, bro, you ain't never gonna lose, bro. You unstoppable, bro. Real shit. And that's when you start really creating freely, bro. For real.